Forget diamonds and gold. The rarest thing to actually own in the UAE is greenery, complete and utter privacy, and trees. What you'll see around you here is not actually a forest. We are actually in one of the most, if not the most private and exclusive and green-friendly villa communities in the entire UAE. In a city that's known for gold and diamonds, the rarest thing to actually own is something like this. Let's go have a look. So this concept here is like a forest concept. You're going to notice that there's greenery everywhere, and it's not just the same old greenery that you see in and out of areas in Dubai and the UAE. This is an actual forest concept. What you're going to notice when you first walk in, and there are multiple entrance points in this villa, this is actually the back entrance. There is a side entrance and a front entrance as well, providing easy access and multiple areas of access too. And immediately you're going to notice a swimming pool, this beautiful dark blue color, and offsetting with all of the greenery inside of the villa. So the idea here is not that it's just a forest on the outside, it's a forest concept on the inside as well. And you'll notice the trees planted inside here all around, and even from different windows and different areas, you're actually going to see plenty of different trees. And there's a special tree over there, by the way, because the front entrance of this property, as you walk into it, you're going to see that tree immediately bringing in the outdoor forest concept inside as well. So lots of space, of course, here, and it's extremely private. It's very peaceful, very quiet, and this is what this master community is about. It's going to be very, very different from lots of villa communities in and around Dubai and Abu Dhabi, for example. This one is at the top when it comes to privacy, for sure, 100%. And what you'll notice as well, you can see the windows, right? Floor to ceiling all throughout, first floor, second floor. But I want you to pay attention to the villa next door, and you're not going to see any windows along the walls there. And that's done on purpose. It's strategic. It's part of this ultimate privacy plan in this master community. So no one, your neighbors, won't even have an opportunity to look outside at you, and vice versa, providing the ultimate privacy in this master community. And that's honestly one of my favorite features. Of course, we like windows. We want open concepts. We want natural light to flow in and out of the villa, of our home all the time. You will get that on one side, on multiple sides. But when it comes to the neighboring privacy, that is done very, very well. And now let's step inside and have a look at the living room. Here we are through one of the several entrances in this property. And what you're going to notice, first of all, at least what I noticed, is the elegant color tone and color scheme. It's really the definition of minimalistic and simplistic, but in still yet a luxurious way. It's that simple white and gray and black in the furnishing, in the design. And this really it runs parallel to the outside design of nature. We wouldn't want gold and silver and all this flashiness in a property like this when it's side by side with essentially the forest. This is the perfect pairing. And you're going to see lots of room, of course, in the dining and the living space. And there's also a fully private kitchen. And it is still kind of an open island layout in this way, but it's still a fully private kitchen. And this was actually by request with the members of the community when designing these properties, is to have the kitchen kind of closed off, because this master community is for families who will eventually, of course, have maids, for example, who are going to be doing all the cooking. And if you have a family, you know there's going to be a lot of cooking. And this private kind of isolated kitchen, of course, adds to that element. And of course, it comes fully equipped with all kitchen appliances, dishwasher, stove, oven, fridge. You even have a chimney hub and sort of providing that ventilation. So even if we close the doors to this kitchen, you still have the large windows there for ventilation, for open natural ventilation, and the chimney hub as well. So very, very cool. And you can tell, see, this closes all the way if needed. And now we have this hallway. Obviously, it connects the living and the dining. And before we jump upstairs, I just want to show you there is also a maid's room with a maid's bathroom and a laundry area as well, all tucked in sort of to one side. And this is the front entrance I was talking about earlier. So if you were to come in from the front entrance, you're obviously going to see that tree I was talking about. It's kind of the first thing you notice. Of course, you have the double-heighted ceiling, the amazing chandelier, but imagine opening the door and the greenery, the trees, the nature follows you as well inside. And that's what we see here. Sort of back to back with the trees, with the swimming pool, and it's very nice. I love it. And there's also a guest bathroom in there as well. And you do have a guest bedroom with its own guest bathroom as well here. And we'll have a look. It smells amazing in here. Very spacious as well. These bedrooms, what you're going to notice in this villa, they're not going to be small, right? They're going to be very open, very wide, lots of room. And this is just the guest bedroom with the guest bathroom as well. So we won't spend too much time here on this because there's plenty more to see upstairs. And this is a really interesting concept. So what this room is actually called is a Mameles. It's part of the Middle Eastern culture where it's kind of an isolated room for like sitting and lounging around. It's like a lounge room, right? Almost like a clubhouse in all the projects you see. And this can be turned into something else. Of course, you have the option to turn it into a gym, an extra bedroom, which would make this property actually 6 bedrooms instead of 5 if this were a bedroom. But there's freedom to turn it into whatever you want. You can see these sort of low rising couches. They're very nice for lounging around, lying down, watching some TV, playing some games, some cards. And of course, we get these floor to ceiling windows. Even though it's a private community, you still get the open natural light and the greenery working very well together. It's just simply beautiful. One of the best communities I've ever seen in terms of family-friendly, privacy, and complete quiet. I want to just point out these beautiful designs as well. A small part of these designs and these paintings you see throughout, they're actually paying tribute to the Japanese element, Japanese style that this community is all about with the trees and the forest concept. So it's just a little bit of a tribute to that. And of course, it's going to be a smart home system in the entire community. Whether it's a 2-bedroom townhouse, whether it's a 5-bedroom signature villa, they're all going to be smart home, smart appliances everywhere.
この世界は騒がしく、常に忙しい。しかし、ミニマリズムはただのスタイルではありません。それは人生の考え方です。
And here is the master community of Masar by Arada. If you come have a look, it's just the first thing you're going to notice. Look at all the greenery, all the trees. There's over 100,000 planted trees in this phase alone. And this one is actually going to be phase 3. It's going to be divided into 6 clusters. And each one of these clusters has a villa community on the inside. And on the outside, you're going to see a mix of villas and townhouses, ranging from 2 all the way up to 4 bedrooms for the townhouses. And the villas on the inside, they go from 4 to 5 bedrooms in the villas. And we have signature villas as well for the 5 bedrooms. And what you'll notice from here, this is actually going to be the bottom. This is the community center. So there's going to be an extremely large fitness center and gym in the community center with cafes and restaurants and lots of sitting and relaxing areas. And you're going to notice there's actually cycling and walking paths that go throughout the community. And this is kind of double layered because you have cycling paths on the inside as well as on the outside of the community all the way around. So you're not limited to just the the inside. It's a little bit of both. And it's about, let's say, 15 to 16 kilometers worth of just cycling paths. As we see the beautiful color scheme of black, white, and gray all throughout, it always works. Amazing color scheme. And before we jump into the master bedroom, there is a little, we call it the family area as well. Not just like the living room we have downstairs. This could be, if you wanted, a children's play area. Since we have multiple bedrooms here for the children, you can add a TV, you can turn it into a playhouse, whatever you want to. It's just an extra space for anything that you want. And this is going to be the master bedroom. And before we make our way down to the bedroom, there is this stunning bathroom, and I want to show you the details. The color scheme, of course, I love the gray. My favorite color when it comes to finishing, with the offset of white and black and gray, of course, and the beige. And for me personally, whenever there's the option of a bathtub and stand-up shower, it's necessary. You need to have this. at least in the master bathroom. So I want to also point out, you're going to notice a bit more light on this side, and that's because there is a large window as well, providing that natural light straight into the stand-up shower. So all elements of nature are here. It's not just greenery in trees, it's the light, and with the water outside with the pool, they all flow together beautifully. And we have the wardrobe also here with this favorite of mine, the gray. So much room, really, so many different areas where you can put so much of your clothes. If you wanted to add any shoes, suitcases can be tucked away here if you need. So much room, and it goes all the way up, all the way up. This is not just a gimmick. This is storage space to the maximum. You can see top to bottom, everywhere. And this is going to be the master bedroom. Love the colors, of course, and the balcony. It is huge, and soak in that view. Go ahead and take a look. It's like you're in a forest, 100%. Trees everywhere, and these are not just like any random trees or like palm trees we see in, like Palm Jumeirah or in like Dubai. These are more natural, so to speak, not very resorty in the palm tree kind of way. And it goes all the way around. So even if I move these curtains as well, you're going to see greenery everywhere, all the way through, and you can still soak up the sun on the balcony out here with views of the front yard and the pool. So very, very nice. And you can also notice, before we see the other bedrooms, the neighboring property as well, the one I mentioned earlier, you're going to see no windows, complete privacy for you and your family. This is king. When we talk about privacy, this one wins. There's nothing better. Just a little sneak peek for you, so you're not just using the mock-up as a visual. This is actually a replica of what the community looks like. And you look around you and all sorts of trees and greenery, of course, like we've been talking about. And you can see for yourself, like the children's areas over there. And it's not like it's limited to just one. These are scattered throughout the community. This is just a little sneak peek. Huge children's area. I absolutely love these little artificial river streams as well, implemented within the community. I just saw a couple birds that were in there as well. And it flows all the way throughout the community. And in this particular area, it actually originates from there. That little waterfall section, if you can see from here. So lots of water, lots of greenery, just absolutely amazing. There's also food trucks right over there. So, the residents, of course, are going to be hungry. And if they're not cooking, there's plenty of food they can order, or take a short walk, order a cheeseburger, whatever you want, some pizza, and sit outside somewhere like this and soak up the sun and the greenery. So it's very heavenly. It's very beautiful. And you can hear the birds chirping. It's just that rainforest and forest vibe you get, and I love it. It's just perfect. So before we jump into the bedroom, you can also see some more trees from this view here, the chandelier, the open space, the bright color scheme that perfectly pairs with the nature. And let's have a look here. We have a bedroom, and what are you going to notice first thing about this bedroom? Of course, the furnishing is very nice, but the space, the size, because sometimes we get villas, we get properties where maybe the master bedroom is huge, maybe the living room is big, but then we arrive at the other bedrooms and sometimes it's a little bit tight. This is not the case here. Lots of room you can see. Of course, we have the outdoor view, trees of every kind and color and shade of green with a balcony, of course. And you've got some rocks over there too. And you're free to do whatever you want out there. If you want to plant some flowers or something out there, you can do that. And lots of storage space in these wardrobes, and a bathroom with a stand-up shower as well. Very, very good. And we've got two more bedrooms over here. And again, you're going to notice it's spacious, it's big. It's not going to be the biggest thing in the world, but it's not a small, cheap bedroom that we can just throw on the other side of the villa. No, this is space. This is nice. And you can tell here, more greenery. We are literally in a forest. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And again, you cannot find anything better than this when it comes to greenery and privacy. Another bathroom, ensuite, of course, stand-up shower. And love the decorations here. Very, very nice. And one more bedroom for you to have a look. Right up here, another sort of tribute to this sort of Japanese element in architecture here. More space, of course, in the bedroom. And again, views, floor to ceiling windows and views. Did I mention views? Very beautiful. Trees, swimming pool. You can see so much here, and it's one thing to show you and tell you it's privacy. It's another thing to actually be standing here and to be engulfed by all of these trees. You really feel that privacy for sure. And another stand-up shower and ensuite bathroom. So lots of privacy, lots of space for every member of the family. This has been, without a doubt, in terms of privacy and quiet, peaceful, greenery and trees, this has been the best one I've ever seen. And I absolutely love it. And I'm sure and I hope that you loved it as well. And of course, I've left a little gift for you in the description. It is the catalog of all the availability in this master community. And you have tons of options. You have 2-bedroom townhouses, 3 and 4-bedroom townhouses. You have different styles of 4 and 5-bedroom villas, plenty to choose from. Click the link, receive the catalog, and you'll have everything at your disposal. And if you are new to the channel, or if you're not, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the community if you haven't done so already, because there's going to be plenty more of stuff like this. We're going to see the best of the best in all of the UAE, and you will be on the priority list.